Hi everyone, glad you're here. It's day 3 of VEDA, and I was just sitting on my doorstep, just doing some deep thinking, and I thought I'd share this with you guys. It's funny, it seems like, I'd say probably 90 to 95% of the time, when we get upset with someone and be like, oh, you're this, or you don't listen, or, whatever it is you say to someone, I'd say, 90 to 95% of the time, it's basically the pot calling the kettle black. You're guilty of that. And while I'm not saying that the other person isn't necessarily guilty of it, I think any time we get to the point where we want to point fingers and say something that you are this, before we do that, we should try and look back and make sure that, we're not guilty of it, because I know I'm personally guilty of it. Do it a lot, and the thing is, you can't really get better at an issue unless you acknowledge it. And I mean, that's just pretty much what I've been thinking about. And I think it's something that, if everyone did that, just took a minute and think about it more and try and, better yourself so you're not the kind of person that you're trying to point the finger at. Because there's a saying, when you point your finger at someone else, you got 3 more fingers pointing back at you. So I think it's a very good point that we should, try and better ourselves. Instead of just jumping on someone, make sure that we're not guilty of that. Leave the comments of what you think about this in the comment section below. I'd like to get in discussion with some of you, about this subject, because I think it's a very important subject, and I don't think it's ever really covered much. I'm gonna personally try to better myself and make sure that I'm not pointing fingers as much, and even if I do, I'm going to try and recognize that, I'm guilty of that exact same thing myself. So I think if everyone did that, the world would be a better place. Just day 3 of VEDA, just doing some deep thinking. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave some comments on below about the subject, and may you have success in all you do.